Yeah, you want to see what's like out there? I'm pretty sure it's still cold. Yeah. What do you think? Huh?
Ooh.
The white stuff is still there. Yeah.
Yeah, but not much now.
No, not much.
But you ew.
Yeah, it's still sticking around.
And I do ew.
Yeah, ice too. The birdies are up and chirping. They're in a good mood. They must have had their coffee. Good morning. Happy Monday. Actually, yeah, it's melting a lot. A couple days ago, there was more over there. So, snow. Now you can start seeing the grass. Oh, grass is peeking through. It is cold. I don't think it's as cold, but you know, it's still cold. But not as cold as it has been, but still cold. So, yeah. Oh, you gonna venture out? Gonna be brave? It's probably as far as she will go. Huh? Oh, oh. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of grass showing. When we were out here the other day on Saturday, that was all covered. And the cat is back inside. She's like, okay, that's good. I had my few seconds outside. That's enough fresh air for today. Well, are you ready for a cup of coffee? I know I am. So if you had a cup of coffee or tea, enjoy. Cheers. Oh, that's good. So I have one kid at home, Henry. He has a sore throat, so he's staying home. He kind of had it. Hello from Henry. He kind of had it since yesterday, so excuse me, hopefully it goes away and he'll be fine tomorrow. So just Casey went to school and I have one kid home. So I'm not sure what's going to be done today. Usually I like to give the living room a nice good cleaning, especially after the weekend, so I'll try to get what I can done. I did fold laundry though last night. Yeah, I'm shocked too. I folded, I think, at least 4 baskets of laundry. Now I still have a load in the dryer, but doesn't everybody do that? You leave the last load in there till the next day? Yeah, I don't know. Depending on the day. Yeah, and I think it was like after dinner time that I put it in. And it's like, yeah, you're going to stay in there until the next day. You're going to be nice and comfy. Yeah, I'll get back to you. Yeah. When I folded what I had upstairs, which is probably like around 4 baskets, while I was watching ER. Yes, while I was watching ER, getting into the episode that I don't want to get to. The episode I watched was had to clear my throat. Had Kermit the Frog in my throat. The episode I watched was when it was his last day at the ER. Want your water bottle? Okay. Alright, he has his water bottle. So that episode was kind of sad because it was his last day seeing patients. His last day at work with his colleagues. And like, he knew he wasn't going to be back. And it was just like, it's still 20 plus years later, it's still sad. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, still. There's just certain TV characters that you absolutely loved and adored, and he was one of them, and it was sad to see him go, and that's how the writers decided to go. But I kind of get it because his wife Elizabeth was still on the show, so how could you have, you know, like her on the show and explain, well, where's Dr. Green, you know? So it would be hard, you know, to explain that. So oh, it was still sad. And then the next episode was when Dr. Carter was reading the letter from Dr. Green. And it was Dr. Green's words until the last few sentences. It was Elizabeth's words informing them that he passed away, and I was like, nope. You know, yeah, it was hard, but that wasn't as hard. Like, that was a tearjerker, you know, you got a little bit sad, but the next episode is very hard because it's his funeral. And I do remember the scene when he passed away. He's on a beach in Hawaii. He has a Walkman, a good old Walkman on, and yeah, that's gonna be hard. Yeah, I know, there's just certain episodes, you know, it's like, yeah, no, I'm not ready for that, but we all need a good cry once in a while. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see. Oh, but yeah. I know the only other episode I'm not looking forward to, and I probably will skip a lot of it, is when Luca goes, like, Doctors Without Borders, and he goes to, like, I think Africa and, like, a third world war country, and almost gets himself killed and catches, I think, malaria. He gets really sick, and I remember that was really hard to watch. And anything like with war and I don't like watching. I don't like, yeah, nope. And I remember that one and just being like holding whatever, you know, blanket or whatever in front of my face, or, you know, like, it's like, can we skip this part? Yeah, but yeah, so that's what I watched while I folded the laundry and got all put away, and yeah, so. Oh, and last night I watched Tuck Everlasting, my next Disney movie. I remember this one. Oh yeah. It had a lot of well-known actors in it. You had what's her name from? She played Rory on Gilmore Girls. Was it Alexis? And Sissy Spacek, something like that, and a whole bunch of other ones. I can picture them, but I can't remember their names. But yeah, you know, I remember watching this when it first came out and being obsessed with it. So it's about Winnie. You know, she is wealthy, her family is wealthy, and really very protective. You know, her parents are very protective, like they don't go anywhere, like they're introverts. And like, yeah, they just keep her safe, and she wants to, like, explore. She wants to, you know, get out there, and she wants to make her own choices. And her mom and dad decide to send her to boarding school, and they tell her this, and they're sitting in the parlor and they're telling her, yeah, okay, you're going to go to boarding school, this is the boarding school you're going to go to. She's going, I don't want to go to that one, I haven't heard good things about it. And then she runs off, and like her family owns the forest behind the property, so she runs off and she just wanders off to the forest and eventually gets lost. And at first it's like great, you know, she's enjoying nature, and, you know, but she pretty much got herself lost in the woods. And then she runs into Jesse Tuck, who is very good looking, and his family, and she learns that they don't age, they can't get hurt, they can't die, because they drank from a spring, and the water was like the fountain of youth. And they don't want anybody knowing the secret, obviously, because if anybody knew about it, it would just be chaos, and somebody would, you know, want to profit out of it. So she hangs out with them, and she just enjoys herself. Time, you know, goes by very slow, and she's just, like, you know, enjoying herself. And meanwhile, her parents are, like, looking for her. But there is a man in a yellow suit. Not Curious George, not that yellow suit guy, but a different guy who's a bad guy, who is looking for the Tucks because he heard from his grandmother the story about the Tucks who just don't age, and they just, you know, they don't get hurt. And so he is, you know, looking for them, and he's been tracking Jesse and his older brother. And his older brother gets into a fight at the bar, and the man in the yellow suit follows him. I guess he's like a tracker. And so, but he's like looking out for himself, the man in the yellow suit. He just wants to profit from the springs. He wants to sell it. So anyways, so so they're about to, like, you know, pack up, because they know that, you know, okay, we need to leave, because they know that this guy is trying to find them, and you know, Wendy needs to get back. So the guy does find them because he followed the older brother, and he threatens. He has a gun, and he grabs Winnie and, you know, threatens her life because he wants them to show him where the spring is. So the mom, Sissy there, grabs a rifle and knocks him over the back of the head and ends up killing him. And then the parents go to jail, the boys get away. Winnie, their father finds her, and she's reunited with her parents. But then Winnie helps the brothers get the parents out of jail, because obviously, because they were going to hang, and obviously if you're immortal, you're not going to hang, you're just gonna, yeah, you know, you're not going to die. So yeah, anyway, it was good. It's just as I remember, like, it was like, you know, because when I watched that, I remember back in the day being obsessed with it. It was Twilight, okay? It was like kind of like Twilight, you know, before Twilight, yeah. Yeah, so, and then of course the Tucks, you know, they had to run, and Jesse Tuck wanted Wendy to drink from the spring, and he would return when it was safe, and years later he returns only to find her tombstone. She didn't drink it. So her tombstone is where the spring was. She didn't drink it, but she became a mom and she had kids, and yeah, she didn't drink it because she saw what his older brother went through, because his older brother pretty much lost his wife and kids because they left him when they told her about the water, and that she thought you sold your soul to you know who. So yeah, anyways, but that was good. My next one's Christmas one, Santa Claus 2. So yeah. Yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna finish my coffee, and I'm not sure what today's gonna shape up to be. We'll see. I'm just gonna go with the flow. That's it. I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm just gonna go with the flow, and whatever gets done, gets done. Because having a kid home, doesn't help. No, but I will try and get my can cleaned in the living room, and yeah, laundry's done. Laundry's caught up, so I don't have to worry about that. No. So yeah, but I do want to clean the kitchen. Not today though. No. I have to clean the fridge, wipe it down inside and out, go through anything that needs to be tossed in the garbage, do that, pull them out from where they are so I can sweep and mop behind them, do that kind of cleaning. Yeah, so I don't think it'll take me too long, maybe a couple days to, like, you know, do a good cleaning in the kitchen. Yeah, I don't have to go through the cupboards and organize them because I did that in the summer. So just pretty much the stove and the fridge. Oh, and a microwave stand, like pull that out and wipe it. I need a new microwave stand. Yeah, I need to find another one. That one's just, it's wobbly. Yeah, it's doing the trick. It's okay right now, but it is like wobbly. Not where the microwave is, obviously, but like the shelf above it is like a little bit wobbly. So yeah, I need to find a better one, but they're hard to find. Yeah, good ones anyways, a good solid one, but you know, keep my eye out open. All right, so I'm gonna finish my coffee, enjoy every sip, and yeah, I guess I'll check back in soon. sewing on. I did do a little bit of cleaning I picked up in the mud room. Who else is going bonkers, always picking up hats and gloves and coats from the mudroom floor? Yeah, me too. It's like every day. Yeah, sometimes more than once a day. So I tidied up, just did a quick tidy up in the mudroom and cleaned the living room, just have to vacuum. And then I started sewing one of the two onesies I have to get fixed. Now, I need to find the other onesie because I think it's downstairs actually in the dryer. That one I know has a hole in another area. Yeah. Now, this sewing machine is my mom's. I'm just borrowing it. So I am still on the lookout for one for myself. But I used to sew on this when I lived back at home. And everything came right back to me. How to thread the bobbin, how to thread the needle. It just all came. It came running back to me. It's just like riding, you know, getting back on a bike. Where, you know, if you haven't rode a bike in a long time and you hop on a bike and you just don't forget, you remember how to ride it. Just like a sewing machine. It all came back to me. I knew how to work it. So, yeah. So the tail is attached. Now I was going to sew, Henry did have a pair of Jimmy bottoms that need to be sewn. Hello from Henry. And actually I just finished the bathroom, so that's why I'm like kind of out of breath. Yeah, so I am still getting stuff done. He's just been relaxing on the Nintendo Switch. He says his throat's feeling a little bit better. That's how I know he's not well, when he's quiet and still, and it's not like him. No. So, but yeah, he's just relaxing. What was I saying? Oh yeah, he had a pair of Jimmy bottoms I was gonna fix. And when you get a hole in pants, where does that hole appear? There's a 90% chance the hole is in the crotch, right? Yeah, that's where the hole was. I was like, okay, easy fix. I can fix it. Now these pajama bottoms are quite a few years old, but you know, wear it until you can't anymore. And I was about to sew them, and I was turning them inside out to sew, and I realized there were holes on the back end of the pants. And it's like, okay, well, that's not really fixable. It's not really worth it. So since they are quite a few years old, just toss them. Yeah, if it was just the one easy fix, yeah, sure, but they had like a couple small holes, and if I had an iron-on patch that would work, but it wasn't worth it because let's just say at the end of this season they're going to be tossed anyways. So yeah, but I thought if I could just get like a couple more months out of them, but that's okay. So yeah, this end, okay, because it is thick material, I had to really push it through the sewing machine. Now this part where the stuffing is and the tail, okay, this was too thick because of the stuffing. Now I did manage to get half of it sewn with the sewing machine, but the other half, it was just too hard, so I hand stitched it. Tried to do my best. My hand stitching isn't the best, but that's what I had to do because it was just, the sewing machine wouldn't take it. It's just too thick. Yeah, too thick with the stuffing. So, and I even tried to like move the stuffing and like smush it, but yeah, it didn't work. So hopefully my hand stitching, you know, hopefully it holds up this time. Yeah, you know, it could. There's always a first for something. Maybe my hand stitching will hold up. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So anyway, so that started. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the curtains. I think with my curtains, I'm going to get the fabric tape. I might just do that. And I do have to take them down and wash them before I actually hem them. So, but that's a start to my sewing, and I got some cleaning done. So yeah, pretty good for a Monday. yeah, now I'm just gonna take a break. And before I forget, since I wasn't able to watch ER because Henry is here, and I don't mind watching it downstairs when he's downstairs, but usually when I do that, he's at the computer playing Roblox. So when he's in the same area as the TV, I don't like watching ER. Office, you know, office reasons. Yeah, so I did not get to watch ER. So while I had my breakfast and second cup of coffee, I watched Santa Claus 2. And I always crack up at the line when Charlie is on the naughty list and they're trying to break it to him. And Judy goes, "Don't shoot the messenger. Charlie is on the naughty list to Santa." And he's like, "Charlie Sheen? I thought he straightened out." And I always laugh at that line, and I got thinking, kids today would not understand that line. No, only us who were around at that time when Charlie Sheen, you know, wasn't being really good, you know, having his issues and troubles, you know, and it's like, we get that, and I laugh at that every time. It's just hilarious, but kids today would not have a clue, would they? Nope. Anyway, so yeah, I watched that. That's what I watched, and then I got busy cleaning. Yeah, so much fun. Coffee again, anyone? So the hubby went to help my mom pick out a desk pick it up at Walmart, and they stopped off at Tim Hortons, and she got myself a double and my dad a double. But Tim Hortons screwed up because I have 2 doubles. Mine. So I'm going to have one right now and put one in the fridge for tomorrow. Hey, that's what happens. Yeah. When they screw up. Yeah. Anyways, I'm just going to say goodbye in the vlog, say goodnight, because the vlog is long enough. I'll see you guys next fun video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching. I hope everyone had a great day, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, take care, and as always, ta-ta for now. Bye!